Hi, I'm Susan from Inner Wisdom Healing Arts. I'm a graduate of the Barbara Brennan School of Healing in 2001, and I am a quantum healing hypnosis practitioner. I've studied many things, Reiki, and I studied Reiki before I went to the Barbara Brennan School. Essential oils, foot reflexology. Always had a fascination with, I guess we call them alternative healing methods. So anyhow, that's not why I wanted to talk today about the question, why am I here? Why am I here? Have you ever asked yourself that question? Have you found yourself really pondering the meaning of your life? That's what it comes down to. Why have I shown up in this life, in these circumstances, with these experiences? Why am I here? I think it's a really important question, along with who am I? Along with who am I? And in order to answer those questions, we have to connect with our heart. Ultimately, it's a necessity to really find the truth of who we are, to connect with our heart. And in connecting with our heart and aligning with our higher self, we'll find those answers. Because otherwise, we can flounder in life. We can have a life that may look successful on the outside and yet empty on the inside. We find ourselves in habits that aren't serving us. Maybe a life that just really feels a little empty. Sometimes we feel like we're just going through the motions. But if we can connect with our purpose, our soul's purpose, why did I incarnate into this life? What did I come here to accomplish? These questions can give our life passion. And if you're dealing with depression, anxiety, those can be signs, most likely are signs that your life is off track. That you've been trying to fit into somebody else's mold, that you thought, this is the way I need to do it. This is the way I've been taught. Even if you weren't told that, just by following the example of those around you. And yet it's not working. It's not working for you. So when we start taking time, meditation is a great place to present those questions to yourself. And then sit in silence. And open yourself up for the answers. That takes time and patience. But it'll come. You can also seek out a healer, such as myself. It can help you to find those answers through either of my modalities, through energy healing, or coming for the quantum healing hypnosis is not your average hypnosis session that you may think of when people think, oh, I need to quit smoking, or they're trying to end habits, they want to lose weight. You can certainly come for those things, but quantum healing hypnosis goes into past life regression. It really is a therapy mode, even though it's not official. You won't find won't find it as an option on your insurance, but we spend a lot of time talking, finding out who you are, what your life experiences have been, what health issues have cropped up, because your body speaks to you in sign language. That shoulder that's stiff, the knees that are aching, they're all trying to get your attention. And if we don't stop and listen, if we just keep pushing ourselves forward, if we don't change anything, then, the body's just looking for a way to get your attention. So yes, in meditation, by all means, we all need to be taking time to sit and listen. And I always say, it's like listening to a good friend, but you're giving your full attention to yourself. So if you do have those aches and pains, you could do a meditation focused on wherever that discomfort is in your body, with curiosity and compassion. It might not always feel like compassion though, but that's okay. That's where we invoke the observer self that says, what's here now? Oh, that's interesting. I'm angry at myself. I'm feeling impatient or judgmental. It's information. You're expanding your awareness, taking time to listen to those voices. Most likely there's a lot of different voices that have something to say. It can be helpful to journal about all those voices to get insight. It might help you to have an aha moment, to put some pieces together. But we all need help along the way in discovering why you're here. Why are you here in this life? What is your purpose? What gifts do you bring? To give your life a deeper meaning, helping you to have clearer direction, helping you to connect to your higher self, to create a deeper relationship with that higher self that's always here for you. Always. We just need to open up the communication channel. So I invite you, take some time to ask yourself that question. Why did you incarnate into this life? Do you know what your gifts are? Do you know what you have to offer the world and how precious you really are? So many of us feel inadequate and meaningless. We've all stumbled through that. I remember asking myself that question as a child, having grown up in an addictive family, an obviously alcoholic father. Many, many, many years later, I realized my mother was also an alcoholic, just she was the responsible one and held it together. Lots of codependence. But as a child, I felt the pain. I felt the pain of those around me, not realizing that I was an empath, not realizing how sensitive I was. I just felt in a lot of pain and found myself asking that question, why am I here? Who am I? It took me a long time long time to work through those questions, and I'm still visiting those questions today. So fortunately, my mother was an explorer and thought outside of the box. I remember her visiting psychics when I was young, and when I was 12, she put myself, I had 3 older brothers, the youngest of those, and herself through what was then known as the Silva mind control, and it's now known as the Silva method. I wish I had asked her some point in my life what compelled her to include my brother and I, but I'm glad she did. I mean, I was only 12, and I certainly didn't get everything out of it that I could have, but it planted a seed, and it did give me insight into my abilities as an empath. I just still then didn't have somebody to help me hone those skills or really, really understand what that was about and how I was to use those. But that was my life journey anyhow. So that's it. You know, we're all here to awaken, and we need to ask those questions in order to help us awaken. So I just wanted to put that out to you, and hopefully I can be here to be of service to you. I do quantum healing hypnosis sessions in person, but I also offer my energy healing work either in person or online by phone or some other modality, Skype or Zoom. So if you feel the need to talk, to be supported in your journey, pick up the phone, give me a call or a text message. Visit my website at www.innerwisdomhealingarts.org. I'm happy to be here to support you. I'm glad you're here. We're all here for a reason right now. Take care.